So I would never usually start my video like this, but I'm starting it to prove a point. There's a big debate, and there's been a big debate going on for a very long time now about my hair not being 4C, my hair not being type 4. It's 3C, it's easy, it's all of these things. No. So please take a look and tell me if this is 3C. This part is relaxed. And this part, wait, I don't know. This part, as you can see, is my regular texture. You can see at the top as well. And you can see here, there. And yeah, this could be a bad head. Today is obviously a really bad hair day, but it's very dry. I haven't moisturized it in ages, and I just really wanted to show you guys because judging by my end results, I think people have preconceived notions of what my hair is like, and it's not like that. So I just put a lot of work into it, but I'm going to show you today how I take it from what it is right now to the final product, which is going to be something I can leave the house with. But I also want to talk about how to know if you should relax your hair, because I feel like a lot of people are asking me, how do I know if I should relax it? This is something I'm looking into doing. Do you recommend it? And that's a big thing. Like I recommend doing what you want to do. I just hope that you're educated going into it. So my first question, if you're going to relax your hair, would be, are you okay with potentially cutting it? Because you have to know if something goes wrong, or I don't know, it starts to break off, or you don't like it, it's over processed or under processed, if you're willing to cut it and start over. And if you're too attached to how your hair is in its natural state, you love it, it works really well for you, and you couldn't imagine, being a shorter length or making an emergency decision, then I would say that's probably not a good idea, because if push comes to shove, something happens, then you're not going to feel comfortable cutting it. And that's something that I had to think about when I first was thinking about if I was going to relax my hair. I said to myself, okay, if everything goes wrong and I have to cut my hair, would I be willing to do it? And the answer was yes. So I felt pretty comfortable going into it, feeling like, I don't know if this is I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but I do know that I'll be okay no matter what it is. And the next question I would ask you is, do you have a healthy community around you in terms of hair? Like, does your family bully you about your hair in terms of, oh, you're nappy headed, or they're pressuring you to relax your hair? Is that what's driving you to do it? Or are they all relaxed and, their hair is very short and it's broken off? That's also, I wouldn't consider that to be a healthy community, because you don't have people that, are supporting you and making you feel better. I'd hope that, you're able to find a community, if not in person, online, of people that have hair that may be somewhat similar to you, or they're doing what you're looking to do and they've had success, or they're willing to experiment. I mean, you can always message me, leave me a comment. I'll try my best to help, but it's hard if I can't see your hair and I don't know exactly what processes you've done to it. But I say this to say, try to connect with community, because you might find a style for your hair that's not even relaxing, and then you'll come to say to yourself, well, I don't even want to relax it anymore anyways, right? So hold on, guys. As you can see, my hair was so thick before, and I'm struggling to figure out if I need to do tighter ponytail. I'm doing a low ponytail, which is not usual. It's still really thick in the middle. Oh my god, my arm hurts. And it's full of new growth. So, there's that. Need a lot of gel in the back. Actually, not too much because it's a low ponytail. Okay. Y'all, my arm hurts. Okay. So my next question to you would be, do you know any reputable stylists? You need to know stylists that are able to relax hair properly. So when I was looking, I went on Instagram and I pretty much tried to find all of the stylists that were doing, I would call them new age relaxers, because I didn't want somebody that was used to doing relaxers in like the 80s and the 90s to come and do my hair and be like, oh, okay, yeah, like I did relaxers for 30 years. Like I know how to do them. And I'm not saying it's bad to have that amount of knowledge. I'm saying I don't want you to use old school techniques, because we saw where the old school techniques left people and their hair. So I went on Instagram, I looked all over, and I was able to find stylists that I thought were good, and styles that I looked like after they were done their client, the hair looked good and healthy. It didn't look like, you know, scary. So I did that. And then another question is, you have to kind of see if you can find a stylist that prioritizes health over the style, you know? For example, this is kind of unrelated, but I used to have a nail technician, and I would ask him for certain styles. He was the best. I can't find him anymore, but he was the best. And I would ask him for a certain style, and he'll tell me no. He'll say, no, your nails are too short to do this style, or no, if you file it in coffin too skinny, your nails are gonna break really easily. And, you know, it's kind of disheartening when you're not getting exactly what you want, but it's nice to know that somebody actually cares about the health of your nails and your experience, and something that will actually allow you to keep the style you want without your hair falling off. I mean, well, your nails in this example, but yes, your hair falling off. As you can see, my hair is giving me a run for my money. It's most likely because I'm on video right now talking, and I am not tossing my head around like a crazy person and doing all the things I would normally do. I'm trying to do this as normal as possible, guys, but to stay in frame for the camera, it's like difficult. Okay, I'm trying to talk. A minute, take a break, and literally go at my hair. Whoa. Okay, you're back on track. Now, the next question is, do you have the money and the time for the upkeep? Relaxing is slightly more, like you need more care, like aftercare, because your hair is weaker than it is in its natural state. So I had to spend money on protein treatments and Olaplex and deep conditioners, whereas, you know, when I was natural, I could have just kind of skate by with whatever. Not whatever, but it was more resilient and I didn't have to baby it so much, right? So you're gonna need money for your products and then also money for your touch-ups. And those used to run me about maybe, let's say $150 or so per, like when I would retouch my new growth. So there's that. And then I would really say my final question is, no, I think I'll do that one after. When I go with confidence, when I go to the road, I hips and take back sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night, baby, take your time. Let me know what I want. When you turn me around, what I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going. Like bum bum bum, throw it back then rotation. Cigarettes in the season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. You know like me. We not shine bright like royalty. We not stay keep with dignity and wine. So kind of your neck is cold. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, oh, must get in and lift my head up. Like bum bum bum, throw it back then rotation. Cigarettes in the season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Can't you, can you make me feel like we could do? Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Can't you, can you make me feel like we could do? Oh, you make me feel like we could do it all over again, all over again. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. All right. I didn't brush my ponytail, and I'm not about to. I think, though, I might do it like this, and pin it, and put a hair tie through it. Yeah. Put on this little ponytail. Oh, I've got clip-ins with it. I was like, what is going on? This little ponytail. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I forgot it was so bloody cute. Great. We'll see if that works. Okay, that bun is not gonna work. I can already see it peeking out. Hopeless. Okay. Let's take that around again. And I need to bobby pin it. BRB. All right, let's take this off and see what we got. Yes. It's a little big. Towards the back, but that's because you saw how much hair I crammed in here. Do you know what? I don't have time. Let's do a spin around. I'm gonna have to check and see what it looks like from the back. I'm scared. I feel like I have a hump, but I don't have time to deal with the hump. And I didn't deal with the hump properly in the beginning because I was like, I'm just making this video and I want to talk to you guys. So that's what happened. But now that it's done, I want to talk about my final question that I feel like if you're thinking about relaxing your hair, that you should ask yourself. And it's a really simple question, but why? You know, and I feel like that's a question I had to answer a lot when I wanted to make the switch because I had been natural my whole life. And then I said, well, you know what? I feel like I want to relax my hair. And everybody was like, why? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? So I had to say to myself, okay, well, why do I want to do that? Because I had to answer a million questions on it. And yeah, you have to find out for yourself, are you doing this because you're having some sort of identity crisis? You know, do you want to be something that you're not? Or are you doing it for lifestyle, which is why I did it, because I thought that it would have been easier. And it was easier in certain aspects, but a lot of aspects it was not easier at all. So are you doing it for that reason? Are you doing it because your family's pressuring you or your partner's pressuring you? Or I don't know, like you have to figure it out for yourself. And I feel like you have to be at peace with that reason. Again, if you're able to look at it and say, well, you know what, it's just hair, it doesn't really matter, then that's fine. But a lot of people have really deep attachments to their hair. So that's where the questioning and the motive comes in, because at the end of the day, you want to be happy with your decision, right? And you want to feel clear. So if you haven't spent any time being natural, maybe you've been relaxed forever and you're wondering, should I, you know, go relaxed? I mean, should I go natural or should I stay relaxed? And if you haven't been natural really before, I would suggest doing that and really taking the time to get to know your hair and getting to know your texture to find out if it's something that can work with your lifestyle, because more often than not it can. So ask yourself that question and find the answer and let me know when you do. Again, I will say, I'm not one to say, yes, you should relax your hair. No, you shouldn't. Do whatever is best for you. It is what I did, and I didn't even really talk about the state of my hair in this video. I showed you my hair on a complete terrible hair day, so I hope y'all appreciate that. But you could see the straight ends. Oh, and I took it out the ponytail. It's kind of just mashed in here. This is it here, and then this is like the piece I added on top. It doesn't really match, but it matches pretty well. This is INH hair anyways, not a plug, but the state of my hair is in question, and I'm actually wondering, should I cut it? Like, I'm feeling like I might, and if so, right now, it's broken off quite a bit, but it's still around here for the most part, and I'm wondering if I should cut it to here. I don't know, but I know that you all will still be here for that journey. Let me know what you think. I'm getting ready for, well, I'm ready now. I actually have to run out the house. I'm going to the Rosalia concert, La Rosalia, and it's going to be so good. I'm so excited. This is her second concert in Toronto. I went to the first one, which was in 2019, and so I'm super stoked I get to see this because she's one of my favorite artists. So this is the little look. Got in some jeans because it's cold. This top you've probably seen before. My little ponytail, got my little watch, necklaces. Fought with some lashes, I got them on, and then I'm going to throw on some boots. Maybe I'll try to, I don't have time to film a TikTok, but I'll try to do like a little outfit check probably after the concert or so. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Oh, before I say that, you can find me on TikTok, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know where I am if I'm not here. That's my door. The people on TikTok are convinced in my TikToks that I'm farting because my door is squeaky. So like, I just wanted to put that to rest right now before y'all started coming for me for that too. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling these